It has been reported that there is an ongoing war or ongoing Cold War between two first ladies in a particular state in the in the northern part of our country. Before we delve right into the details, if you haven't subscribed to this channel or this is your first time here, please subscribe. It's also very important. This is how you show support to this channel by liking our videos so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers as well. Our Better Life Office complex sparked Cold War between First Lady and predecessor. Unknown to many, a quiet but bruising war is raging between First Lady of one of the North Central states and her immediate predecessor over a battle for the control of the office complex of the state's Better Life for Rural Women program. Please, I beg, why is there a war between two of them? One has gone, one is a predecessor, and one is the current first lady. So, because you were once the first lady of a state and you had access, to this building or to this office, then after your tenure, you still want to have the keys with you and you don't want to hand over. Like, why? Like, why this unnecessary selfishness? During your own regime or during your tenure, did anyone drag the building with you? Of course, the question is no. Did anyone ask you for the keys? Now your regime is over and then there's a new first lady. Instead of you to just respect yourself and hand over the keys to her jejely and warily, now you want to be dragging issues. Well, like, why? Women, why? The office complex, built in memory of Mrs. Miriam Babangida, the deceased first lady and wife of ex-military president Ibrahim Babangida, also houses the office of the state's first lady. As gathered by Newsroom Nigeria, the immediate past first lady was reluctant about releasing the keys in the office complex many months after her tenure and that of her husband ended, in spite of the efforts made by the latter to get the keys released to her. Not even the intervention of a former first lady's husband in the matter could sway his wife's resolve to hold on to the keys of the office complex. Rather than heed her husband's counsel, she was said to have reminded him that the new first lady came into being only on the strength of the support he gave her husband to become governor, and to that extent, she remains the state the fact first lady. So because your husband, this woman is so delusional, I I am so sad that we do not even know which of the states in the northern central we are talking about here, so that we can just write her name in this post or call her name here, because you're delusional. How do you think, because you think your husband supported their ambition and then they finally became the governor of the state, you think that you are entitled? You think you are entitled to the building just because of that fact? Wow. Onatudu. After all entreaties have failed, the new first lady hits on a brilliant idea. She bought a new set of keys and nocturnally deployed some artisans to install them in the office complex after removing the old ones. Exactly. If I were in the new first lady's shoes, I would do the same thing. Since she's not releasing the keys, okay, now, no problem. Then you just change the keys, and when she comes, she herself does not even have access to the building anymore. So she will turn back. Abi, what does she want to do? Unless she has eaten winch, that is when she will want to now confront the new first lady. And you want to confront the new first lady to say what? To challenge her and say that, why did you change the keys? The keys to your own building, Abi, that you built, that you inherited from your father and mother. Because that is what the new first lady should ask her. Like, is this your family building that you have inherited from your father and mother or from your family? Because that would be the only reason why you want to keep the keys to a government building, something that is not yours. Eh? The former first lady was said to have been shocked to the marrow when she went to the office complex and realized that the keys she had on her could no longer open the gates. The matter, Newsroom Nigeria gathered, remains yet unresolved as the two women have since engaged in hide and seek. It's very okay. Like, if I were the new first lady, this is exactly what I would do, because just avoid drama. Avoid drama in any way. It's just simple and short. You don't want to release the key. Okay, fine. I'm going to change. I'm going to change the padlock or the keys to everywhere so that you yourself, you don't have access. And then if you have a guts, then you can come and face me. You can come to me to complain and say and ask me why you were locked out, which the predecessor, the old first lady, would not want to do at all. I'm very sure of that. Luke Karim Musa says, this can only happen in Kogi State. Why do you think it's Kogi State? Another person by the name Godwin says, she should break the key to L. They don't always believe that 8 years will ever come. As in, this is it. When you are in power, just know that it's like you're on vacation, you're on holiday, and it will expire. There will come a time when you no longer have that power. People that have been running after you, trying to please you, trying to tell you sweet words because of what they want to get from you. Those people would leave you, abandon you the minute you leave that position. The minute, and the immunity you have in that office, the minute your 8 years or 4 years expires, the immunity is gone. But I don't know why most people believe that they can stay there forever. As in, you are the governor of the state, you are the governor. You are the first lady, you are the first lady. You don't want to leave there even after there is a new first lady. Like, why? Why? Abdullahi Omar says, "Na them, let's shame them. What positive impact have they had on the lives of the citizenship, plus husband plus wife, as in the two of them?" Another person by the name Udok says, Udwak, they should go change the locks. What nonsense. What is wrong with all these money misruled and power-drunk people in this country? Change the locks and render her powerless. Exactly what the First Lady did. Exactly. Abubakar Musa says, let the former governor build a befitting office for her in their retirement compound so that she can continue yelling at domestic servants. Exactly. She wants to continue asserting her power. So that people will know when she's coming, people will know that, oh, this is the First Lady coming. She doesn't know that her time is up. You no longer have that kind of grip on people. You no longer have that kind of respect that you are inquiring from people. People who usually would run after you would know that they have nothing to gain from you anymore. So they've moved on. People are moved on. So you to move on. As this commenter said, her husband should just build an office for her in their compound so that she can yell at domestic servants. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.